Hey, hi, hello. Tark here, starting off my reaction channel with something pretty low commitment, I feel. We're starting off with One Piece. Today we're going to be watching episode 1 and 2, starting things off. That's out of 1,100 some odd episodes. I have known about One Piece since I really got into anime back in high school, which was too long ago, and it felt too long to watch then. And then I kind of always just looked at it like, I'll watch it when it finishes. Very similar to what I wanted to try and do with Shippuden, which that didn't work out either. And it never stopped. So today we're just going to start the journey. We're going to try and get into this and just really see how this goes. I don't know too much about One Piece. Let's list off the things I know. Straw hat, red vest. Pirates. There's a character named Zoro who has 3 earrings and uses swords. Just because I've seen that. I believe there's a character who's a skeleton at one point. I think. Luffy gets white hair at some point. I only know that because of the image that's used for the show now. Yeah. So, past that, I don't know much else. I know that everyone loves this show. So, I can't wait to love it as well. We're going to start off here with episode 1 and 2 today. Thank you so much for joining me. If you are bored, feel free to like, subscribe, comment down below. All these things help build the channel as I'm going to start looking at making more and more of these, and possibly looking at other shows to react to as well. Thank you very much. We're going to start off with episode 1 of season 1 of One Piece. Thanks. Seagulls. Okay, so we've got eels and seagulls. That's the animals we've got so far. Well, girl, don't get too close to that whirlpool. I'm Luffy, the man who's gonna be king of the pirates. Manifest it. Love this dance move. Love that. Yeah, I saw her in the opener, but I've seen her before as well. I don't know her name. Girl. Come on. We're drinking water. That's also important, but booze can be fun too. Nice barrel of rum. Okay. I didn't know my boat was in here. A nice big heart flag. Everybody stay calm! Everyone stay calm! Just screaming. Oh, so the one thing you do hit is the dolphin? The cutest part of the boat? I'm guessing Alvida is the most beautiful in the sea. Yep. Most beautiful in the sea. Did that cannon come out of the front of the ship? I don't know if the ship's ever worked like that. This world isn't real. This isn't Earth. Is it? Is this Earth? Hole in one. Okay, great. Barrel's in another room. A goose. Just goose head. Satisfying. Those were satisfying plinks. She's letting that voice fry. Letting that voice fry. I like her little bloomers. Outfit change. Gag. She said, all that spilt stew. I love how the stew, like, whatever was in that pot stew, like, fell, but whatever they were cutting on the table, perfectly in place. No problem. Knives, unmoved. Hearts on the door? Okay, her boat's cute. Just saying. Works every time. Hey, main character. Here comes the boy. That is a crisp chewing noise. Crisp. So, was that his boat that they took, or was he just gonna use a boat randomly and then it was owned by those pirates and then he just got taken? Is she taking all their treasure? Work. So she didn't seem surprised that they showed up. Did she set up like a honeypot? And that's like what this is? Was it like, oh no, it'd be easier for me to solo rob you pirates than this passenger ship? Did that guy just go flying into the air? Is he blasting off again? Why'd you hit me? Just cuz? Because you're annoying. Or maybe it's like you're being too negative. You want to join the Navy? You want to be a cop? Now hold on. You want to be a cop? She said, I don't care about doors. I don't care about... Ooh, not chunky. Ooh, okay. Alright. Been there, girl. Been there. Sometimes people say chunky and they don't think it hurts the way it hurts. Okay, so this is a non-common thing. Ha! Gotcha. Gum Gum Rocket. Okay. Just creating an elastic rebound. Got it. Gum Gum breathing. First form. Rocket. Straight to the point. What are you? I'm a rubber person. What about it? Devil fruit. Okay. So he ate a fruit, and that's what gave him this ability? It's just me right now. But I'm recruiting. I have an Indeed post up. It's okay. Not cragged. Cragged is quite the adjective. Oof. He really is just saying, like, I'm gonna become a cop. My dream is to become a member of law enforcement. And catch your lousy ass. Oh my god. Okay, so we can just throw it. Gum Gum breathing, second form, pistol. That's such a violent splash. That's so violent. Oh, great. Go swim on over. Yeah, you should go see him. Oh, he went with. Cool. The Grand Line. Pirate Graveyard. Oh, so we got caught? Well, what's the hype for? You're being reckless again. I think it's because he's being negative. Here comes the boy. Is it like hot? Is that why he's... Oh my gosh. He looks like every Yu Yu Hakusho character ever. Well, that's the first episode a solid introduction. We get to see some examples of Luffy's Gum Gum powers, which I believe are infamous. I've heard about that a lot. And then Coby is a wuss. He's a scaredy cat and wants to be in the Navy, aka a cop. And yeah, that's kind of all we got from that, was him just kind of stopping another band of pirates. The red-haired girl, we didn't hear a word from her. We didn't hear her name. She just stole from the pirates herself and got out of Dodge. And I respect that. I respect that 100%. An interesting, first episode. It feels very much an anime of its time from back when it aired. When did One Piece start airing? 1999. October 20th, 1999 is when the first episode, presumably this episode, aired. So this episode aired 25 and a half years ago. And here we are, getting into it. Oh boy. I mean, yeah, that makes sense for there being over 1,000 episodes. So I wonder, there's probably going to be a lot in this anime that I'm going to see, and I'm going to recognize it from other animes, much more modern animes, or even animes that are not necessarily considered modern now, but came out after One Piece. Let me know down in the comments. Is One Piece like the blueprint? Is it considered a shonen? Because I know a lot of people will consider things like Dragon Ball Z a blueprint. And even in some ways Naruto, but I don't know, in the zeitgeist how much of that is. But is One Piece considered a blueprint for a lot of things? Or does it just kind of keep innovating? Well, I would hope it does if it's got 26 seasons. So, all right. Well, that's the first episode. Thank you so much for joining me. We're going to go right into the second one. This is episode 2 of season 1 of One Piece. He's holding on to that rope for dear life. What do you mean, actually? Does Luffy not know how to sail? That'd be very funny. Roronoa. Roronoa is a name. That's a cool name, hard name to say. So I'm just going to call him Zoro. Not the Yu Yu Hakusho demon edit. You just be eaten. You don't even pay. Oh, okay, good. They scurry at the name. They scurry at that name too. The people of this town just live in fear. You have gummy powers. Why do you need to climb? Oh, was that a little... What was that little screech, Coby? How are you holding on to the wall? Jailbreak. Oh, she made him rice balls. This little 5-year-old. We haven't eaten anything this whole time. Here, this is the first time she ever made rice balls? Oh, adorable. You're an eyesore. Get out of here. Don't make me kick your ass, child. The unit. The unit. Oh my goodness. She put sugar in that? Oh no. trying to imagine what that would taste like. I mean, yeah, it would taste bad. But then again, like, rice pudding tastes good. So, like, could you make, like, rice pudding rice balls? Probably too wet. If she, using all the same ingredients except used sugar instead of salt, yeah, it would taste bad. Add some cardamom, maybe a bit of vanilla. You never know. Throw her over the wall. Take this kid and chuck her. Curl yourself into a ball. Don't throw a kid. I'm not the biggest fan of kids, but I'm not gonna throw one. Yeah. I love the pirate being like, I'm really sorry. Please understand. If I do this, if I don't do this, my boss will be mad at me. 10 days left. How long has he been in here? Wait. Can you pick that up for me? Shut up and give it here. It's like, oh, jeez. I mean, yeah, I don't know how long has he been in there? It's like, what? If he had 10 days left, has he been in there like, what, 4 days? Has he been in there for 2 weeks or something? Get it? There's dogs in this show. Okay. So we're at eels, seagulls, dogs. Damn. Girl. That dog's bigger than you. Oh. I mean, yeah, the dog was attacking a child. Executed? Because your dog was going off? A month? So he's been there like for like 20 days? He hasn't eaten in 20 days? I mean, yeah. I'd eat dirt too. Yeah. Oh my gosh. And he just is getting hit? Oh, wow. Alright. Okay, Helmeppo. You're just mad because of your hair. Oh, hey, you're here. Drinking a Baja Blast. That's what she's doing. Luffy just immediately throwing hands. Also, Coby, you yourself have seen somebody who was wrongfully imprisoned by the Navy and that they're calling a criminal. Maybe everyone the Navy calls a criminal isn't getting due process. Just saying. Slaughter? Okay, we are using very intense words here. Very powerful verbiage. Yeah. You're kind of already treated like a pirate. You yourself are applying the boundary. The synth in the background, though. There must be a reason why the Marine base or whatever looks like a nuclear power plant, right? There's a reason for that. Is his arm an axe? Work. I mean, yeah, kind of. That's kind of cool. I'll give that to him. I've never hit you before because you can't take it. Axe arm. A stupid son who isn't worth it. Whoa, jawline. I hear a rat snuck in. She. You mean the kid? You killed her? No, I had my men throw her over a wall. I figured that was enough. You have a different ascot than everyone else. Go kill this girl. I can't take a conscience. You're already hurting these people. You have someone tied up for 20 days downstairs. What do you mean good conscience? You don't have that anymore. And now you're unconscious. Oh. Well, yeah. What are you gonna... You make something that big, it's gonna bump into things. You dummy. You bumped it, didn't you? Right, but if you hurt me right now, we're just dropping this thing. What? This is what I'm saying. He didn't need to climb the wall. Love that. Jump too far. I stopped. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, that'll do it. Something I want you to give back. Luffy just does not care. He's gagged. You mean this man that had me bound and beaten for 20 days was gonna go against his word? I love the thought that, like, Luffy took them and ran, and he was just all like, let's go deal with the other one. Cute! A very cute room. Very cute room. You'd think that you'd have a better choice in wigs. He's bulletproof. I don't know what to tell you. I am Monkey D. Luffy. What does the D stand for? Well, here we are. Okay. And that is episode 2 of season 1 of One Piece. So, taking these 2 first episodes, I mean, naturally, we're introducing characters. There's a lot of exposition. That makes perfect sense. The vibe is very 1999, but in a good way. Like, these are the building blocks, right? This is, you know, this is where it all comes from. And I love that. And, I mean, this is the foundation that has led to 26 seasons of anime. That's pretty incredible. Zoro is adorable in a very interesting way. And just telling that 5-year-old kid, hey, scram or I'm going to kick your butt. It's so funny. And then still eating the mud rice cakes, rice balls. So, but yeah, no, very, very cute. Interesting first 2 episodes. I like the main characters a lot so far. Coby, I'm very about. He's very one note, but I think that's naturally, I think that's the position he's supposed to play. He's supposed to be the negative one because Luffy is so unbothered and unmoored by negativity. Like, he's just constantly like, oh no, I'm fine. He goes through life as if he's indestructible because it seems that he is, which is very interesting. Although I can imagine that, like, there's got to be things that he is hurt by. There's gonna have to come a time where he's gonna have to get serious in a way, you know, like I can imagine he can still drown, right? So very interesting. I'm also super curious about the red-haired girl. We've only heard one line from her. Outside of that, she's just kind of in the peripherals, doing her own thing, and I want to know more about that. I want to hear more about her. So then the next episode, I imagine, is going to be about getting Zoro out of there, and they don't have a boat. They're on an island. They don't have a boat. So are they going to just steal a boat from the Navy? Maybe? I don't know. But alrighty. Thank you so much for watching and spending this time with me. If you would like, feel free to like, comment, subscribe down below. Let me know thoughts if there's anything that you would like me to make sure I'm not missing about this anime. Hello, editor Tark here. My sign-off, it got completely lost in the original filming. So I just wanted to come on here and just say thank you again for watching. The next video will be episodes 3 and 4. I'm hoping that that'll come out later this week. And again, thank you so much. Let me know down below if there's anything that I missed from the first 2 episodes, anything that was really important. And yeah, cheers.